Hombres y mujeres, gracias por acompañarme. And I don't know how to say podcast in Spanish, so Spanish loses again. No, I'm kidding, motherfuckers. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me at episode 2 of the podcast, the You Ain't Gotta Worry About It podcast, because you ain't gotta worry about it. Alright, this podcast is just basically whatever the fuck I give a fuck about at the moment of time. Pretty much title is self-explanatory. You ain't gotta worry about it. These are just things that I heard, or I just want to give out mi opinion, which is my opinion, in case you really kind of dumb, you know, you kind of slow, but it's okay, you know, I'm here for you. I'm here to educate your ass. So what is ups? How y'all doings? I'm doings good. Anyways, I got a few topics I want to talk about, but first one, I forgot when I heard about this. This was crazy recent. I know that it was that freaking, what was it? It was that plane crash or that jet crash. I forgot what it was, like, to be honest. But that's crazy, you know? It was like I just remember turning on TV and it was like, boom, breaking news, something blew up. I was like, oh shit, okay, that's cool. I was like, and it's like, I hope y'all don't think that I'm heartless or some shit, but like, I was just like, that's cool. You know, I changed the channel and shit. But like, I say this because like, all the news does is put shit up like that. Like, the news never puts like, oh, you know, but like the news never puts like anything good out there. You know, they never say, oh, you know, but like this charity got this much money, or you know, like this how many kids are still in school or whatever. You know, shit like that. This how many kids are graduating from high school and shit. No, they'd be like, this motherfucker died, that motherfucker's gay, this thing happened, this died, this thing happened, that happened, you know, like all this negative shit. And it's just like, news, why you gotta do that to me, you know? Like, it's just, you know, they're just feeding the media, like the masses, you know. It's like, they'd be like, well, you know, we want to make sure we keep our views. Yeah, I feel you, you know, and, you know, tragedies and shit like that, that's what attracts people, you know. But I think, like, you know what? No, gruesome shit will never lose its value, and the reason for that is because horror movies are still fucking around. You know, like it's crazy because like you think about it, it's like the movie the original Dawn of the Dead, I think it was the director literally said, he was like, I made this shit just because it was like, I thought it was like, it was whatever for me, you know, like I wasn't even serious about this shit, you know. So like, you think about it, it was like this guy really did it off of like just being like, fuck it, whatever, I'm gonna just add whatever and shit, and that's just how it's gonna go, you know. And it's like, it's funny, you know, to think that like, Jesus, we eat this horror shit up, you know, like we eat this gore shit up. We be like, my god, this guy got shot, this guy got stabbed, oh, his head got lost totally, oh my god, that was hilarious, you know. And like, and this brings up kind of like one of the topics I was going to talk about, one of the 3 topics I was going to talk about, which was like, what if the Purge was real? I saw the Purge, I think it was literally a while ago. Oh, by the way, geez, I forgot to do this. This is so unprofessional of me, you guys. It's the 7th, 25th, 2014. So if something incredible happens within this and the day that I upload it, I am sorry, but like I said, I'll get fuck. So anyways, so like I was saying, so what if the Purge was real? You feel me? And like, here's my ish. The thing about the Purge is like, it's mostly a rich people holiday, you know. It's like, oh, you know, you could kill whoever, you know. Well, it's like anything's legal, you know. It's like including murder and shit. And like, the way they make it seem is like that, like in the future, that freaking the government is gonna be like a religion and shit. We're gonna be praying to America type ish, and we're gonna be killing people as a sacrifice type shit, you know. But like, moving past the whole political bullshit, this might have a religion based concept behind it. I don't even know, to be honest. I just hear him praying, I'll be like, oh snap, Illuminati type shit. I'm kidding. No, but like, what really gets to me is like, who the hell would you really kill? Like, would you really plan out, I'm gonna kill this homeless guy, I'm gonna kill him? Like, that's not who you kill. Like, like, I don't know, like, for me, I think, like, if this thing was real, if this was real as fuck, whoever pissed me off that day, I'm coming for your ass. I am coming for you. You farted in the elevator and then you left, and you left the fart in there while I was still in there, and I had 2 more floors to go through. Oh, I'm a mama. I'm gonna get off on that floor with you. No, I'm gonna get off on the floor on top, right? And then I'm gonna go down to the other floor. I'm gonna be knocking on every door. I'm gonna be like, oh, who's here? And if I see you, I'm gonna be like, alright, I got you. I'm gonna leave the hit. I'm gonna leave the note, right? I'm gonna leave like some sort of memo and put it in my phone and be like, Siri, remind me to kill this fool once I, you know, get my info. Straight up buy a gun. It's like, oh, purge night. Brr, brr. I'm gonna straight up go to your crib. I'm gonna be like, plop, plop, plop. I'm gonna fuck your wife too. That's what I would do. You feel like I would be a straight up OG. I would do that, you know? And like I would do that because you fucked up my day. Like I was having such a good day. I was like, I ain't gonna purge today. And then and I was like, I was like, you know, everybody farts. But then you walked out of the elevator and you just let me breathe that shit in. And it smelled nasty. It was horrible. I'd come for your ass. Or like, if I just bought new shoes, I made the announcement, everybody got new shoes. You step on this shit, I'm coming for you. And you was the dumb motherfucker that was like, he ain't even gonna come for me. And you stepped on my shoes. And if they were limited edition J's, I'm coming for you. I don't give a fuck. I'm coming for you. I will hunt you down. I will walk with you. And then like, it's like, brr, you know, a little alarm. I'll plap, snap your neck. I ain't even gonna buy shit. I'm just plap, snap your neck like that. I'm like, plap. I'm like, fuck you and your bullshit, bitch. And then I go fuck your wife. Even though I don't know where you live, you know, I do that shit straight up in the streets. But what will fuck me over with that is now I gotta get home. That's what will fuck me over right there. It's like I would hunt you down, all that bullshit, but then I gotta get home. I gotta go on lockdown, you know. So it's like, damn it, you know. So like, I think that's where it would fuck me over. Like I would totally have to plan this. It's like, damn, all right. So my car, I gotta get the special car, the one they can't fuck with, you know, blah blah, you know, all that bullshit. But anyways. Yeah, like you think about it, that's pretty much what the purge would be. It wouldn't even be like, I don't know if rich people would do that ish. Maybe just to like for the thrill of it kind of shit. Like Brad Pitt be like, oh, I want to kill like a random Hispanic kid. They see me walking down on the street on purge night. It's like, boom, grab that motherfucker. Boom, grab my ass. It's like Brad Pitt kills me or some shit. I don't know, you know, like the most random shit. You know, you think about it, it's like, well, who are the 1%? It's like, oh, all these people we actually know. It's like, so. Would the like you see, and then like you got to think about that too. It's like, well, if the rich are the ones killing people in this movie, it's like, wouldn't people like TMZ and shit like be the ones over here being like, shit, like let me see who they killing? Like even though it's legal, you know, wouldn't you still want to be like, oh, who are you killing? You know, like I would want to know who my neighbors are killing or some shit. That way, just in case they're like, oh, I'm coming for your ass. It's like, fuck, I gotta really lock down this year, you know? You know, like, I ain't gonna play stupid. I'm like, alright, lock down, I'm gonna get my defenses up, and I'm gonna make sure I ain't the one that's gonna die, you know? But, I mean, overall, it was better than the first movie. I'm just saying. I didn't even watch the first movie, I just heard it sucked. I heard the first movie sucked dick. This movie was alright. But, like, this is probably sick as fuck, but like not sick and like, oh damn, that was sick. And it's like sick and like, damn, that's fucked up, Dylan. Like, so there's a part in spoiler alert, I don't give a fuck. So there's a part in the movie where freaking it's like there's a couple, right? I'm pretty sure you guys seen the trailer. Anyways, so there's a couple, right? And this guy, he's like, they're like, what, they're together, right, and whatever, and then, like they're hiding from the people, and he's like, I forgot. She's like, oh, I'll always love you, and then, what the fuck is it? I forgot what the hell that vine is. I don't even remember it. Anyways, it's like freaking they AK-47 this fool. They just straight up they Uzi'd this fool. It's like, oh my god, they just straight up they like straight up killed this fool after she was like, I'll always love you. I don't know why, but me and my friends and like the people next to us, we started dying of laughter. I was like, that's so inconvenient. Poor Poor girl, you know, she was like, I love you. And I was like, oh shit, damn, he dead as fuck. You know? But then like if that had happened, like, man, that's another story for another time. You know what? I'm not even gonna tell that story. That's gonna be a story for freaking for my aventuras. That's gonna be soon though. I promise on my mama, no crosses count, I'm gonna do that. Cause I gotta get on with some of these topics, you feel me? But nah, seriously, that shit, it was just funny. It was just funny. And then like me and my friends, we always go to movies. You know, like you always got that clique of friends you always make jokes with during the movies and shit. Like especially with Planet of the Apes, all that shit. But with this one, with the Purge, there's a freaking another spoiler alert. Freaking I don't know if you guys noticed this, but in the second one there's a bunch of guys too with masks and stuff. And then freaking like they have on one of the masks it spells out God right on the forehead and whatever. And like it made me laugh because I was like in the beginning when I saw it, I was like, these old Tyler the Creator headed ass fucking Odd Future over here and shit. I'm not even gonna lie, this shit was just funny. This fool, he fucking pops out, he's like, I needed the money, man, I needed the money. Like they're like, why are you, because like he was like, oh, I wasn't gonna kill you guys because he'd been hunting them down all day, right? He's like, oh, I wasn't gonna kill you. It's like, I just needed the money. I turned to my friends, I was like, I told you these motherfuckers were part of Odd Future. This is early Odd Future. They needed the money to make their new mixtape and shit. We like slow, we silently laughed to ourselves because it was funny as fuck. We were just like, wow. I don't know, like it was just randomly funny. Anyways, hold up. So while we on that shit, so over the weekend, well, yeah, same weekend, my ass over here, I got me a universal pass, whatever, for the whole year, no blackout dates and whatever. Waste a lot of money, right? My mom started getting on my case. She's like, you waste a lot of money, blah 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 blah. It's like, and this isn't the first complication I have with money. You know, like not at all. You know, I'm good with money. I'm decent with money. You know, I don't go spending it like crazy. I think the only thing that fucks me over is that like I eat out a lot. Like I go, you know, like I don't go places with my homies and shit. But like whenever we're out, which isn't a lot either, or like whenever there's no, literally, not like there's no food, but like there's food in there that I can't make into food. So like if that makes sense, there's like freaking carrots and like a celery or something, but there's no like peanut, so I just eat, you know, like that. It's like, you know what I'm talking about. It's like that moment as a teen when you walk into the fridge and you open the fridge and you're like, there's no food, but your mom's like, no, there's food, and you're just like, freaking jam is not food, 1/2 carrot is not food, you know, shit like that, you know. I mean, it's food, but you know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, it's not a meal. How about that? It's food, but it's not a meal. It's not something you can make into like culinary dish type shit, right? So anyways, so, you know, like that's the only time I think I would use my card, you know. I swipe it, you know, or like when I'm buying ish, because, you know, that's just me. But I always keep bills around me. Anyways, I waste a lot of money. But like this reminded me of some shit that like I feel a lot of us go through, is like borrowing money. Borrowing money is such a bitch. Like, think about it. Think about the last person you borrowed money from. Have they asked for that money back? I guarantee you the answer is yes. Hell yes. Yes. You feel me? They over here, you over here singing the Drake song and shit. It's like, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, fucking right. Alright, I forgot how the fuck that shit goes, but you was singing that chorus and shit over here, cause you know I'm right. You know, when money gets involved, it turns the best friend you had, the ride or die homie and shit, to the freaking person you're just like, shut up, I got you. You know, it's just, hold up, cause I'm a little low on cash. That's why I had to borrow the cash, you know. Like when I'm rolling with money, like yeah, I'm cool with giving out money, but like if I ain't got money, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I got you, and then I don't have enough for myself, you know. I'm logical with that shit. But the shit is like, people I know, they get heated with money. They're like, no, this, you know, that was my money, I done fucked up, you know, and shit like that. like one example is like with me and my grandma. Like recently, like she gave me money, like not me per se, but like she bought money for this activity that I was doing for my church and shit like that, you know, feel me? Because I totally forgot my wallet, you know, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna give you the money back from the money we make, you know, and like she has the receipt, you know, so like, and I tell her, I'm like, give me the receipt so I can tell the treasurer, and then the treasurer gives me the money, I give you the money, you know. I know it's a weird ass process, but that's how it's supposed to go, you know, because I'm not treasurer, I'm president and shit. So I don't really see the money. I just tell them how much money we got, you know. I check in every once in a while, but you know. So she's like, oh whatever, blah blah. She's like, just give me your money, and then I'll count it as that money. So I'm like, oh okay, it's gotten this bad where you're getting pissed off about this. I'm like, alright, I got you. So I pull out my wallet, right? I have my wallet. I give her money. I'm like, alright, thanks for everything. Then she's like, no, that's your money and blah. I'm like, this is the money you just asked for, you feel me? And like, I get you, you know, money is always tight. Money is always tight, even if you're the richest person in the world, unless you're Bill Gates. Scratch that. If you're rich as fuck, money is not tight. But if you ain't rich as fuck, money is tight. I get that. I totally understand that. But when you let someone borrow money, you have to understand that there comes a responsibility from both of you. One, you have to be patient because you let the person borrow the money, and clearly right now you know that their economic standpoint isn't good right now, so they're not gonna get your money like that, you know. They're gonna get it slowly, you know. So like maybe they'll pay you half, which I ain't about, you know. If you borrow someone's money, you pay them to the full, not that half shit. I ain't about that fucking I'll pay you half type shit. That's gay. You know, you gonna pay motherfucker, you pay him full. You feel me? Cause that's the way it should be, you know. Or unless it's like you buy him something and then it's like, alright, you know, he's like thanks, and then he buys you something, you know, of equal or something around the same value, you know. That's cool too, you know, because then you kind of got your money back by getting something, you know. But you know, money turns people into some bitches. Like money is the root of all evil type shit. Is not what I'm saying, but well, kind of what I'm saying, you know. But money really fucking changes people. Money, like it or not, will fuck with some people, and it's gonna do it in the worst ways, you know. And I understand that, you know, like when you need money, you need money, and when you don't need money, you still want money, you know. And that's just because money's like crazy big, you know. Like you're like, man, money, that's that shit I like. You know. But like, lesson of this shit is just, if you let someone borrow money, be patient. If you're borrowing money, pay it back ASAP, as soon as possible. Don't freaking take 10 years to pay back this fool $20. If you do some shit like that, if you the borrowee, so there's the borrow, if you're the person that's lending the money, and this fool is taking like past, it depends the money value. If he's taking freaking past 4 months for $20, you start charging interest and shit for that. You interest this motherfucker, you be like 20% rate, I don't give a fuck, every week. That way you ain't a dick. That's just gonna add up. That fool gonna be broke as fuck. But you need your money back. And the person borrowing money, ASAP. That's all I gotta say, you know. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, give it to him right back at that instant, you know. Just as soon as possible. And that literally means as soon as possible. Not, oh, I got the money, but then I want to go use it on, you know, something else that I really didn't need, you know. It's like, I got the money, here's the money I owe you, alright, thanks, awesome, we Gucci, you know. That's how you gotta do it. Alright. And now man, I got a lot of time left, but you know, I want a lot of time for this topic, alright, because this topic is this is one huge ass topic. So disclaimer: if you're real sensitive and stuff, and you don't like other people's opinions, you can stop watching. If you give a fuck about what I'm about to say, you can stay on. If you just want to hear some stupid shit I want to say, you can stay on. If you want to argue, I guess you can stay on. It's like, there's more for the fellas. I'm about to do a motherfucker. I don't know if you guys know this YouTuber. His name's, what the hell? It's Kane. I know him by, Hot Damn I Rock. This guy, funniest dude out there. Freaking Kane Carter. There we go. That's his name. This guy's hilarious, and he gives out the realest. He gives out one of the realest advices to guys and shit about girls and like all this shit. It's some of it, yeah. Some of it's really good. The other side of it is just funny as fuck. And for girls, some of it is really stupid, but it's true, which is I ain't even getting into that. But what I am gonna get into is an experience I just had with thoughts and nudes. So I'm about to get into this thoughts and nudes situation I was just in. You feel me? But let me reply to this thought right here. Alright, so what if I don't? Well, wait. No, that's not what I meant to text. Why? What would happen? There we go. Alright, so here's the situation that happened, right? Alright, so I was chilling with the homies, right? There's a girl, she came up to me and she'll be like, I suck your dick for free. I'm like, oh shit, for real? So she started sucking my dick. She like, and shit, right? In the parking lot and shit. I'm like, damn girl, you got a badass head. And then boom, she started charging me $10 and shit. I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Nah, that's not what happened, What really happened is this. Alright, so there's this girl that I've been, having a conversation with. And she comes up with, in the beginning, we were just kind of, it was friendly texting. Then she's like, you want to talk dirty? So I'm like, alright. We start sexting and stuff. Then we sexting and whatever. And then, like, she's like, alright, we're just gonna stay fuck buddies. I'm like, alright, that's cool, You as a girl have made it clear of what you want to be with me. And, nothing more, nothing less, just fuck buddies, we just sex when, whenever you feel in the mood, or, we could continue just talking, and that's cool. I feel you on that, but if we fuck buddies, we fuck buddies, and like, she'll always be like, oh, I love you, parentheses, as a fuck buddy, I'm like, I understand that this is just from, a fuck buddy perspective, I'm like, alright, that's cool, but, and she has sent me nudes, and this, they ain't gonna be leaked, because it was through Snapchat, but, play over here had to send some nudes back. Anyways, and it ain't important. What's important is that she was like, what is it that she said? She was like, so, no, hold up. So we kept talking, right? And then, like, something came up where she couldn't text me for a while. I'm like, alright, whatever. I did trust me, I ain't catfish. I FaceTime with this girl. Anyways, so it's like, and she was doing like something in school where it was like they wouldn't let her phone, whatever. You feel me? But she would like sneak in the text or two. So we were talking for a while. She comes back into, my situation and stuff. We're texting and shit. And then we always fuck around. Always make jokes, stupid jokes, shit like that. And she's like, oh, I'm about to enter the shower. I'm like, oh, okay, I see you. It's because you're about to send me more nudes, And she texts me this. She says, I don't do that anymore because I've realized that's, morally wrong. Or some bullshit, some moral bullshit. My face when she said that ish was like, the fuck? Did she just, Amanda, holla. Holla. On these nudes that she sent through Snapchat, that was like, come fuck me, babe. Now you telling me this shit is immoral as fuck. That there was wrongdoings. Girl. The fuck? Look, I understand you finding Jesus and peace and all that bullshit. You feel me? I totally get that. But you cannot be like, especially the girl, because bullshit aside, the guys can wear the pants in the relationship, but the girl literally steers where the relationship could go. Literally. Unless it's like a really stupid guy, then like he's freaking over here pretty much raping the bitch. But like, think about it. Girls, think about this shit. You literally steer when we're gonna fuck, you know, when all this bullshit. Unless you really like this guy and like you kind of dumb and you ain't thinking with your head, you know, so you letting him fuck you whenever and shit, you know. But like, girls with the smart ass brain on the head and shit, they like, nah, I'm not gonna let him hit it tonight, you know, but I'll let him hit it on Friday or some stupid shit, you know. I get that. Totally understand that. But when you say, as a girl, as a female, you set yourself up to be like, nah, we just fuck buddies. That's what I'm gonna take it as. I'm not gonna take it as a relationship. I'm not gonna take it as, you know, oh, we're dating. I'm not gonna take it as none of that. I'm taking it as fuck buddies. No strings attached shit, you know? It's like I hit you up, you know, I'm feeling in the mood, and it's like, and that's what we're gonna do, you know? And if you want to text after that, that's fine. But don't get emotionally involved, you know, when you yourself have set it up to be just fuck buddies. You feel me? I'm like, what the fuck? You know? Like, this, it's like, how do I make this? Okay, it's like this. It's like if Kim Kardashian were to tell Kanye West right now, I'm not sucking your dick. Even though I've sucked Ray J's and Reggie Bush's dick. And you know I sucked Ray J's dick because you saw the porno. But I ain't sucking your dick. That's pretty much what she's saying. You feel me? It's like, okay, I understand you could change within, you know, a month or whatever. I can understand that you'd be like, nudes is actually wrong and all this bullshit. Alright, get that. Totally understand that. But when you done set it up like that, how the fuck? It's like taking crack cocaine away from someone that just tried crack cocaine and has been addicted for 2 weeks. You can't just take it away. The fuck? He literally just got a taste. How the hell you gonna... I mean, it's the smart thing to do. But how the hell you gonna take it away from him? You know? He already addicted to the shit. Why didn't you stop day one? You know? Like, girls and guys, when you guys say, we just fuck buddies, keep it like that. Do not go anything deeper than this bullshit of being like, you know what, it's morally wrong. No, you done set yourself up. The only way out of this bullshit is if you say, oh, I got a boyfriend now. Or B, I think I'm starting to like you. And you know what? Yeah. Because at that point, I'll be like, alright, you know what? I don't like you like that. You know? Like, I like what we had. You know, because I keep it 100. Ask anybody in my clique and shit. I will tell you the truth. You know, I'm not gonna 8-ball. I'm not gonna 8-ball this shit. I'm not gonna be a hardball. I'm not gonna try to hardball this shit. You know, I'm not that freaking bald guy from Pawn Stars and shit. I'm not gonna give you the lowest number. I'm gonna actually tell you straight up. It's like, alright, this is what it is. You know, because what the fuck's the point if one, I'm not into it, and two, you know, it's like you yourself have been like, oh no, we just fuck buddies, you know. She even like, even one time when we FaceTime, she was like, nah, it's like, I mean, he the babe, but not like that, you know, like not like we dating, you know, with the person that she was with. So how you gonna go from that to being like, nah, but like it's morally wrong, you know? Like, my shit is this. So we continued texting, you know. I'm like, alright, let's continue texting. And then I forget how we get into this convo, but I say the 3 magic words. All these bitches done Not all these bitches. That literally makes girls drop their panties. ILY. I love you. I say it as in the sense of the way we've been saying it before as I love you as a fuck buddy. She thinks of it as, oh, I love you. So then she's like, oh my gosh, you've never said this before. I'm like, we've said this before a bunch of times. You see, now she's reaching. Now she's reaching for the relationship. And I know a girl that's done this before. You know, she reaching for the relationship. Don't reach for the relationship, guys or girls. If it's there, it's there. If it's not there, it's not there. You know, you can't force a relationship on a person. And trust me, I know, because literally the end result just sucks. The end result just sucks. And like, I've been through that end result, you know? Like, girls, don't get with a guy just because he's saying he really likes you. And, well, no, shit, that's not what I meant. Fucking make sure you say yes to a guy when you actually mean it. And guys, don't go asking, you know, the girl like, hey, we should date and shit, when you don't mean it. If you just trying to fuck, tell her, hey, I'm just trying to fuck. If she ain't about that life, then totally understand. But that also goes back to some shit, you know, my boy Kane Carter over here was saying. It's like, you can't be truthful with girls. It's like, because if a guy comes up to you, if a guy goes up to a girl and says, hey, you know what, you're really pretty, you're really cute, I just want to fuck, she's not gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah. She's gonna be like, you're so fucking disgusting. So guys have to put up that front. And like, from guys, it's totally acceptable. But when a girl does it, fucking hell breaks loose. Like, it's a different ball game, you know. So that's why I treated it as a different ball game. I was like, you know what, I feel you, girl. You want to be just fuck buddies? Alright, let's be just fuck buddies. But now she over here, she reaching for a relationship, and I ain't trying to save. I ain't Captain Save a Hoe right now, you know. Right now, what I'm feeling is just, you know, I'm feeling like dating. I'm feeling like, you know, all this other shit, you know. Like, I could go for a relationship. That's cool. That's fine. But I feel like right now a relationship just isn't what I per se want, because of the way the relationship I was in before this ended, you know. Like, it didn't end in great terms. It ended like in horrible terms, you know, like really bad terms. That's like a literal story that I have to tell you guys. That's like a part 10 story that I gotta tell y'all and shit, you know. But I mean, seriously, it's like that, you know. Like, girls literally rule when you're gonna fuck, as where guys kind of rules like where the relationship's gonna not go, because that's like, you know, girl shit. Like, you know, it's like when they gonna fuck, when y'all gonna kiss type shit, you know. A girl controls that, because a girl could reject you on the first kiss, on the first date, you know, but on the second date, if she feeling it, she gonna give you the kiss, you know. So like, it's up to a girl. Always remember that. Like, as a guy and a girl, you know, you control the date. You could control if he puts his arm around you, if he hugs you, if he could kiss you, you know, like all that stuff, you know. Like, I'm giving a bunch of power to girls. They're gonna be like, God damn, I should listen to Dylan's podcast more. That's actually a good thing, because a lot of girls ain't on YouTube. Like, not a lot of girls ain't on YouTube, but like demographics always show that like guys are always watching more YouTube shit. That's just demographics, ladies. I'm sorry, but I mean, you know, take this as you wish. You know, take this as, oh, Dylan's fucked up, you know, blah blah blah, or take this as, you know what, Dylan might have a point. Or it's like, no, the girl, you know, like, the girl reaching for a relationship, and Dylan should man up and take the relationship. However you want to take this, you know. But like, my shit is this, you know. If you've made the contract of freaking, hey, I'm gonna be, you know, your little sexting buddy, your little fuck buddy shit, that's what it's at. If you want it to be more, you gotta tell me. You can't go reaching for a relationship when all we was before was just fuck buddies. Because just because you think you're seeing a relationship doesn't mean I'm seeing eye to eye on this, you know. And like, you know, it happens, you know. It's happened to me. It's happening to everybody. It's happening to mostly everybody, you know. But no, like it just happens, you know. Reaching for a relationship is never gonna literally be good. And like, I literally just lost a good friend because she was reaching for a relationship. And because she was reaching for a relationship, that totally fucked her over like real bad. And like now, because of that, she ain't on talking terms with me. So I don't want to be like fuck that bitch, but I want to be like fuck that bitch. She knows who she is. Like I don't even know if she listens to podcasts or not. You know, like that's the kind of shit. You know, like that's what it is. You feel me? Like it's like that's how that friendship ended. You know, it's like she just kind of like disappeared. You know, and I think that happens with a lot of people. You know, like you make some friends, you lose some friends. You know, all that bullshit. You know, we always. Damn, I'm going off of topics on topics on topics, you know, but this might be my last topic. We always want to be like, we got our day ones, you know, like your day one homies, your day one, you know, your ride or die homies and all that shit. But I don't know, like recently, I think it's harder to say that as you start growing up and shit. Like in high school, yeah, you're gonna have them, but I think like after high school, that's when that shit really starts hitting, and you're like, are they really my day ones, or are they just, you know, did we just really hang out all of high school and that was about it? You know, and that's not saying my friends, you know, like my friends, like for sure, you know, they ride or dies, you know, but like a lot of people I hung out with, you know, when high school was going on and shit, like I don't even talk to them anymore. So it's like, Jesus, you know, like it's like, where y'all just, you know, where y'all people that I thought were ride or dies, and then y'all didn't turn out to be ride or dies, or like, do we just lose contact kind of shit, you know? Like that happens, you know. But I mean, honestly, like real shit, like I feel like I have a good crew on my shoulders, you know, like, and I'm happy to have my friends. It's crazy. Shit, this went from a lot of shit, you know. But I'm glad you guys listened to this, you know, this little podcast right here that I got. So, you know, you ain't gotta worry about those topics, I guess, for now, unless, you know, they pop up in the future. You know, I gotta bring them up again, but I doubt it for a while, you know. So thank you guys for listening to this podcast. I'm glad you guys have stick through all of this. Really, just like and comment, you know, on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed, and freaking share the shit out of the channel. I mean, I know a lot of you guys have like told me and shit, and that's because you guys in my inner circle type ish. Y'all like, this shit is funny as fuck, and because you say it's funny as fuck, or you know, you say it's entertaining as fuck, because you say that, y'all should be sharing the shit out of it. Be like, yo, I know this guy, he's pretty funny on YouTube. You ain't even gotta watch the videos, you just gotta subscribe type shit. You know, you feel me? but that's gonna be it for this podcast. You know, I wanted to be a little bit ahead. I might upload it this weekend or something. So hello weekend. If not, I didn't upload it this weekend. It's not my fault. You know, busy schedule. Not really. I don't do shit. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. Follow me on Twitter at hood_ninja__dill. And just look out for my videos. You know, I got Pokemon and shit coming out ever so often. I got Minecraft ever so often. Aventuras del Niño Hispano, that now has an intro song to it ever so often. You know, so just watch my ish. You feel me? That's all you gotta do. Just watch my ish. I thank you guys for literally tuning in on this almost 40 minutes, 39. That's pretty good. It's decent. It's a good podcast. No, thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like I said, do all that bullshit that I had already said, and I will catch you guys on the next video or the next podcast. So love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and bye.